I think it's recording. I have to double check though. Yep. I don't want to record or talk for 5 minutes and then have discover it hasn't been recording. Well, there's a lot of shit to respond to. First of all, Jane, I don't know when you're done with your tour, but if all this shit, and this is only a little bit of it, there's so many more boxes and shit actually on the other side of this camera that it's very overwhelming. But if this shit is still out, you're more than welcome. And there's a good chance it will be. I didn't get a lot of boxes emptied in my last place for months and months and months and months and months. So there's that. And also, I completely understand about your money woes and looking in that bank account and just being like, what? How did this happen? I think it's a problem that's very common with people involved in the arts, no matter what they are, writing, acting, music, poetry, painting. It doesn't matter. You know, we don't think in terms of numbers, and we're too busy thinking of what the next thing we're gonna make is, and like not too long ago, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, we were between the second and third season of Sarah's show, and Comedy Central was taking forever to decide if they were going to pick us up for a new season or not. And in that time, I had completely run out of money, the time that we were waiting, mostly because it was Comedy Central, and as Michael Ian Black can attest, they don't pay well at all. And so I quickly ran out of money, and luckily I was living up at Ken's, and I would get really behind in rent, and the fact that I was living, you know, in a friend's guest house was great because it was a friend and they were a little more understanding. But on the other side of that, it was really embarrassing because it was a friend who was the same age as me with a family, and here's this guy who can't fucking take care of his money living downstairs. And it got to be so bad that there were times when I would be so late with the rent and so broke that I just would not want to run into Ken or his wife, you know, coming or going from the house, because I was so embarrassed that I would oftentimes just leave really early in the morning so as not to be seen by them, and just go sit in my car for the whole fucking day till late at night, till I knew they were sleeping, and then I'd go back, sleep, and do the same thing. I would go sit in my fucking car and just write and wait, you know, to find out if our show was picked up. It was fucking really stressful. You know, if I had been one of the two Joshes, I probably would have come in my pants. I was so stressed. That's another thing I can't believe I forgot to address earlier, is that ejaculating in your pants from being nervous. I have so many questions about that, which I could probably find looking up online, but I'm too lazy. Questions like, I understand that it happens just suddenly when you're stressed, but like, do you at least know there's a chance it might happen? Because do you get an erection? Like, is that a clue? Like, oh shit, I'm getting stressed. Here comes the stress boner. I know it's coming next. Or is it literally like you have an orgasm while you're still flaccid, which is crazy to me. And also, does it feel good like a regular orgasm? Are you like at least getting something out of the stressful release? Or is it just like, oh, that just happened, without the feeling of goodness? And more. I could go on forever about gate guys. 90% of the time, I shoot something on a lot and they say, "Oh, your name will be at the gate. We got you a drive on." 90% of the time, I get to the gate and they don't have your name. The last time that happened was when Conan first got the Tonight Show, and actually Sarah's husband, Andy Richter, got me a drive-on pass to go to, even before the show started, to one of the practice shows, a warm-up show that they were doing the week before. And I got to the gate, and they're like, "Yeah, your name's not on the list. You're not supposed to be here." So fucking embarrassing and annoying, and I agree with Josh. Fuck you, gay guys. Gate guy. I didn't say fuck you, gay guys. I said fuck you, gate guys.